Hello, everybody. So it says I'm live. I'm going to wait a few more minutes because I'm going to also go live on my Facebook. I want to see how this. All right. So I'm going live on YouTube and Facebook. Um, so yeah, I'm trying this out. So as you can see, the title is I kind of got my results from my hair tissue mineral analysis test, and those particular results shed some pretty good light on what has been going on in my body. So I still have to figure out how to screen share here on YouTube. But ultimately, you're testing, you take a strand of your hair, you cut off about an inch and a half. So when you're doing about an inch and a half of your hair, that's going to give you about 3 to 4 months of your minerals going on in your tissues. So it's different from blood work in that it's what is stored in your tissues. So it gives a little bit more of a complete reading. So it was quite fascinating. So I keep saying tomorrow I will be working with, well, I'll be meeting with a health coach who can read those labs for me. I've already done enough research as a health coach myself. I haven't been fully educated in reading labs just yet. I'm going to be taking level 2 of that. But I did all of this through Equalife, the hair tissue mineral analysis test. 1 second. I actually got another one for free. So I will be retesting probably about 3 months from now. I'm not going to do it any sooner. But this is the actual test. So right there, Equalife. You can go to my website, amyblackburn.net, and you can go into shop and you will access all of Equalife's products, which I'm about to show you. So yeah, so I got my results and it indicated that in particular, I had I had a decent amount of aluminum in my system based on the bars, and I had like 2 little bars of mercury. So I decided I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to do the heavy metal detox. I also got some of these ratios. So what you get is you get this reading of your mineral levels. And then they do the ratios. It's not necessarily just the minerals that are important, but more so your ratio. My ratios were so off. So my minerals, you want to have in this purple middle ground. Some of my minerals were right there in what would be considered optimal and really good. But when you looked at the ratios, I had some things that were really off. So that's what I will find out tomorrow. But through my own research and listening to other people's test results here on YouTube, I discovered that I was correct. So my calcium to my potassium was way off the charts, sluggish thyroid. So I got some products I'm going to share with you in a second. It was magnesium to my calcium. My calcium's here, my magnesium. The ratio signaled that I have some blood sugar sensitivities, which I also had very low chromium. So I got some product to help me with that because recently, to long story short, I just started noticing that I've always noticed I don't digest fats and proteins well, but I've just started noticing I started gaining weight a little bit, 3 to 5 pounds. I don't know. I don't weigh myself, but my clothes, and it's been my lower stomach, my hips, and my butt, my thighs. Cortisol. All of that is very cortisol related. So prior to even getting my results, I started taking from Pure Encapsulations. I got Cortisol Calm. You take it twice a day because I know my cortisol is an issue. And so the blood sugar I'll find out more, but some of that and my thyroid sluggish could be more due to cortisol. So I had already started taking this twice a day, and we'll see. But So I had some blood sugar sensitivity, low chromium, very low selenium. There's thyroid, right? What else? Anyway, I've got some stuff and I'll find out more tomorrow. So I'm going to come on very quickly and I wanted to show you the heavy metal detox. So, first and foremost, each day, first thing in the morning, I take 3/4 of a thing of cilantro. Cilantro, I have known this from my Gut Thrive and 5 program that I administer to my own clients. Um, it pulls heavy metals from your body. Now, my Gut Thrive program has even more that goes in depth in terms of collapsing the biofilms. And MediClay really detaches and pulls things out. So I had already gone through that. So that's why I saw some improvement. I feel if I had done this test even a year ago, I was going through some major stress. I think my results would have been even more magnified. But I just need to get body back in balance. So this is first thing in the morning. I do this in water. And then I take, speaking of biofilms, where is it at? I take 2 of these, which is a gut health product. And it's actually recommended that when you do the heavy metal toxicity to go through the intestinal cleanse, which I think is parasites. I need to look into that. But you do 2 of that in the morning. Then at lunch, I take 1 chlorophyll. At dinner, I take 2. So those are 3 products. We have the cilantro, the chlorophyll, and the chlorophyll, which affects your biofilms as well. And then lastly on that protocol is alkalizing vitamin C, which this product, it tastes so good. But I'm going to need my glasses. It also has in it, so vitamin C in very high amounts, 2,778%, because your stress response also needs a lot of vitamin C. And again, I think my thyroid is due to adrenal dysfunction for years at that. It has a little bit of calcium, 28%, a little bit of magnesium, well, quite a decent amount, 86%, and potassium, which I was low, only 2%. So right here, this is a really good vitamin C to combat stress, but also some minerals to help with restoring. So that is the heavy metal toxic. 6 weeks, I use those products. Again, cilantro in the morning, biofilm, chlorophyll in the morning. Then at lunch, I do chlorophyll. And then at any time I can do the vitamin C, but I tend to do it at night because I like to know I'm getting the magnesium at night to calm my nervous system. So I've got that going on. Then, because of a sluggish thyroid, I decided to try Equalife's Daily Thyroid. Again, full of some really good stuff your thyroid needs. Go on my website. You can research the product. I'm doing that. And then I am also doing daily glucose support because, again, this is so high in chromium. And any product I've tried from this company, I've used the daily hair support. Magnificent. So this is just a company I've tried and I trust based on, because there's so many companies you can go with. Pure Encapsulations is another company, very, very good. But I've been so pleased with Equalife, from their 7-day detox to their daily hair support. I used Fatlocity, I don't know if I'm saying that, years ago. And I don't know if I needed that at that time, to be quite honest. But anyway, everything I have ever used from this company has been great. So I feel very comfortable. But daily glucose support has a really good amount of chromium. In addition to other things, the label's so low, but some gut, herbs and botanicals. So you take 1 of these with each meal because, again, my body does not process food because my thyroid is sluggish. And again, tomorrow we'll figure out the root cause. But my thyroid is sluggish, so I'm not getting energy from food. And I'm a slow oxidizer in the moment, which means I don't digest fats and proteins well. I don't do well on a fat heavy diet plan. I've known this. But what have I been doing for past months? Nut butters. And I've reduced. So I feel like my past ways I've kind of been making my meals has not worked well for me because I have been eating more healthy fats than I realize. Um, and my body hasn't been able to break it down. It's not good for me. I've always noticed they sit in me, they weigh me down. So I'm hoping to uh, restore my metabolism basically, by improving my thyroid health. And then by doing that, I'm going to be improving how I break down foods and use food for fuel. But right now, I'm a slow oxidizer. I would do better on more carbs, quality carbs, of course. And I've always known that. I've always known that. So I think that's everything. And then I got this for free because I did based on with Equal Life. The thing I like about Equal Life, every month, if you are buying supplements, and you're paying, 100, if you pay $149 a month in supplements, and that's easy to do. I'm on a monthly shipment of the glucose support and the thyroid support for the time. I love the company. You can change that at any given time and you still get the discount. So I can put it on hold for a month, and nothing goes against me. So I do like the company. But if you pay $149 a month, you always get some free product. And this month was InflaSoothe, because again, I'll find out tomorrow, but based on my ratios, I had some inflammation going on. So this will come in handy. I take one with each meal each day, and I'll just see. It can help with joint and muscle pain because I had been experiencing way less recovery. I think that was due to low vitamin D. And since I started supplementing with vitamin D again, I think I've noticed that subside, but at the same time, we'll see. We'll see. This is all natural ingredients, vitamins, minerals. So it's not going to hurt my body. But I did have some inflammatory responses going on. So anyway, those are the protocols I wanted to come on and share with everybody. If you have any questions, do reach out to me. Equal Life, great company, tried, trusted, and I will continue to use a lot of their products. I am actually going through, I have to finish it up, but the Integrative Health Practitioner course is through Dr. Stephen Cabral. Great, just an encyclopedia of information. It's been one of the best. So it goes really well hand in hand with my Gut Thrive 5 practitioner program that I had already completed. Adrenals, thyroid, and gut. Everything goes back to the gut. So if you want to accomplish anything, the first thing you have to do is heal your gut. And then after that, a healing journey is not just a one-step protocol. 9 times out of 10, it involves a lot more. There's so many people have mold toxicity, heavy metal toxicity, and it's figuring out what's going on in your body. That's why this test sheds so much information. It was really, really, really interesting, and I can't wait to find out more tomorrow. So anyway, that's it for today. If you have any questions, reach out. Yeah. All right, guys, have a really good day, and I need to end each video.